Do you remember what you requested at my wedding?
I don't remember much from your wedding after the drink started pouring.
Okay, you requested at one point for me to get all of the non-white people there to take
I
a
do remember that.
photograph together.
There was three of us. And I talked to the other two, and one of them ended up being white.
Yes, that's where I was going. Was one. Welcome back to Macrodosing. It is Tuesday, July 7th. I am Big T, very excited to be back with everyone on the show. Arian, good afternoon. Good to talk to you.
It's the morning, but what up, dog?
Well, it'll be afternoon when a lot of people listen. PFT,
Sure.
not here. Good. I was excited to be back with everyone, and we're still running a two-man show. It's just different too.
Where's Eric? Let the people know.
It's the celebrity golf tournament, right?
Yeah, in Lake Tahoe. Chill.
Oh, he's doing Lake Tahoe?
Mm-hmm.
That's
How do
amazing.
you not get in that?
Yeah, right?
I'm not big enough, man. I had a fleeting moment of stardom and it's over now. Now I'm just a has-been, Big T.
I forget if I sent it. I think it was while I was on vacation. You know what it was time for a week or two ago was the annual we've run out of summer content post the Arian Foster highlight reel.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. It's like that.
No, it's just every summer there's like 5 video. No, it's not a disc.
Damn.
It's every summer there's a Calvin Johnson highlight video, an Arian Foster highlight video, and every like NFL account posts them at some point when they need something to post.
I don't disagree.
It's
like,
an honor.
Yeah, it's yearly. It's like, hey man, keep him in your memory banks, man. He was a good one.
Yeah.
It's not just me. I see the same thing. I see like Calvin Johnson. I see like Chris Johnson. Oh man, Chris Johnson.
Man.
Yeah, he got diagnosed with for those that don't know, he got diagnosed with ALS about a year ago. And it's rapidly taking a hold, man. And it's very sad to see. That shit sucks.
Yeah, terrible.
But awful, man. So, if you pray for my dog. If you don't, send some love out to the universe or whatever you do. Yeah, it's very sad, man. Very, very sad. That shit just sucks, man. That shit just sucks.
Is he your age? Was he the same?
He's like 40. I think he's like 1 year older than me.
It said he's 37.
Oh, he's younger than me?
He's only 37?
Mm-hmm.
Is that true? Damn. Oh, he must have came out early then. Yeah, that's very sad, man. There's none. I don't know. No, he's 40. Bugging.
Yeah, his first season was 2008.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. He might have gotten diagnosed when he was 37. My apologies.
Could be. I was on a podcast with him like 2-3 years ago, and I had told him that like he inspired the shit out of me because 2009 was my first year in the league, and we played the Titans Monday Night Football, and that was my first game that I actually got brought up to the active roster. So my very first game, I'm watching, that year he's the best doing it. That's when he got 2,000 yards. And so as a practice squad, just watching who's nice, just surveying the league, it was very inspiring watching him do what he did. And the fact that was my first game, I always told him, I was like, that's inspired shit. Seeing you run all over the squad, that shit was inspiring. I was like, we got one too. That's in my mind. And I got a chance to tell him that. But it's sad, man. Keep fighting, dog. Shit sucks. He's still inspiring. That shit is inspiring, man. That he chose to keep fighting like that. Because once you get diagnosed with something like that, it's like there is no cure, And it's just the only thing you can do is just continue to fight and try to hold on. That shit sucks, dog.
Yeah, terrible. Good to see that he was seemingly in good spirits.
Yeah, and the technology has advanced to the point like his they captured his voice through the
that was crazy.
Yeah, that was interesting as well.
And he was like,
But
I'm
yeah,
still me, you know. It just
yeah, that's the thing. Like you keep your brain, you keep your faculties. It's just your body stops working. And it's a
which has got to
neurological
be
disease.
just so
Debilitating.
yeah,
Yeah,
just so awful.
especially to being like one of the best to do it. Just
Yeah,
prime athlete, just a great athlete, and all of a sudden, then your body just doesn't cooperate with what you're used to. But very sad, dog. Much love to my guy and his family.
for sure.
So tough to pivot from that. But how's everybody's fourth, man?
Very
Just chill.
relaxing.
4th of July here was kind of trash. There was so much fog you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. I saw people went down to the fireworks and you couldn't even see them. I was at the Cubs game. They had to stop it for 20 minutes. They couldn't see the ball.
Really, I like that kind of fog.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I was on vacation for 2 weeks, so
Oh
that
yeah,
was
you
great.
you back from the honeymoon, ain't you?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
How we do? How was that, man?
So I meant to send you a picture, because we passed the wedding chapel area of the Turtle Bay hotel we were at, and I meant to send it to you. Assuming that's where it was.
No,
That
it's not where the wedding was.
I thought you said it might have been.
No, that's where like we went. Like, so that's where everybody stayed. The actual wedding was like in some, and maybe this is why I don't remember it, because it was like some ducked off spot. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't like at the hotel. It was like 20, 30 minutes. We had to take a drive, and then it was like some back road area where it was like in this open area where you could see the ocean. It was really dope. I mean, there's no way I could pin that on the map
Okay.
again.
Well, that makes a little more sense then. When you were like, my understanding was you thought you might have gotten married at that hotel, maybe not. But I see what you're saying now.
Oh, I see the confute. Damn. So for
Okay.
everybody who's like, you're a piece of shit in the comments, no, I misunderstood the question. My
Okay.
bad.
All
I,
right.
I just didn't remember where I stayed. I was like, I think it was Turtle Bay where we stayed, but the actual wedding
Got
site
it.
was off. Yeah, it was off site, and there's no way I could find that place
Got
again
it.
if
No,
you.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
Oh,
Well, anyway,
wow.
that
Yeah.
hotel, I think it's been redone since you were there because it got bought by Ritz-Carlton and they like redid it.
Oh,
Unbelievable. I
I
mean,
mean, you and Ritz Carltons are horseshit,
horse shit.
dog shit. Listen, bro, it's one of those things that sound like luxury, feels like luxury, should be luxury, but when you actually stay at one, it feels like it's 1970 and you're a Cuban selling cocaine. That's
Well,
what it
this
feels
one
like.
I think that they redid like very recently.
It could be. So the newer ones, you
Also,
may be
I mean,
right.
aside from like the inside of the hotel, like where it is just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area. Yeah, beautiful area. But from my experience, every time I stay at a Ritz Carlton, it's just extremely overhyped. It's a regular and even a bottom tier hotel from like luxury and modern standards. It's just not good. It's just not that good. But like the newer ones where they have revamped some stuff. Maybe I don't know. I haven't stayed there, but I tend to not book any Ritz Carlton because my experience has been very like it's like that too. Like when you go to like Pebble Beach, right? Not Pebble Beach. What's the course in San Diego? Oh my
Uh,
God, Lincoln,
Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines, Torrey Pines. When you stay in that lodge, right? You would think gorgeous, beautiful, nice, modern. No, it looks like it's from like 1950. You could smell Ben Hogan in there. Bad dog. It's not good. It's not good.
But
I'm a bit of a modern snob when it comes to hotels, though.
what's your hotel chain of choice?
Honestly, the one hotel, like when you go to New
So
York,
I have another guy that does well for himself, and he's a big one guy as well.
yeah, Brooklyn One Hotel, beautiful, nice, modern, rustic, uh, televisions that have remotes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I'm not like bougie. It's just like if I spend 300, 400, $500 a night, I want to not smell like a piece of wood from the 20s. You know,
100%. This place, I think you should go back to Turtle Bay. It's not like that. It wasn't. I don't know if it was the nicest place I've ever been. I'd have to, sit down and think of every hotel I've ever been in, but it was incredible. Actually, I stayed at a hotel in Mexico that like the inside of the hotel was better, but like where that place is just unreal. Saw a couple. I don't know if I want to out where people are vacationing. Saw a couple notable people there with me.
Go ahead and out them, dog.
Maybe they like to frequently vacation there. I don't want to.
You don't want to blow up. There
was an NBA All-Star that was there. Former,
like I was say current or former. That matters. You can blow up his spot. Nobody cares. Listen, bro. As a retired athlete, nobody gives a shit about retired athletes anymore, unless you're like one of those top 1%ers, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, those kind of guys. If you're just a regular retired athlete, there'll be a percentage of people that recognize you, like, "Hey, this you? Yeah, man." Then it's cool. Nobody cares.
He wasn't a 1%er. He was a good role player on a championship team.
Okay. Good role player, championship team, all-star caliber?
Actually, I was wrong. He did not make an all-star team.
Okay, that changes things.
I'll tell you after the show.
Give me era.
The last 15 years.
Rajon Rondo. Did he make all-star? I don't think he did.
No, but he may have been an all-star. You're kind of on the right track. I'll tell you later. But yeah, it was that place was
near that serious though.
Yeah, I know. It was
especially if he didn't make an all-star team. No disrespect.
Yeah, I thought he made one, but he didn't.
Just say who it is. Now I gotta know. Okay, bleep it out.
No, it was Patty Mills. Patty Mills was there right when I walked in, and I was like, "That's Patty Mills."
Yeah, nobody's listen. Patty Mills was a very, very good.
Yeah, he's player. Not, but
like you're not going. Niggas ain't scrambling.
No, for sure. But
a ticket to Hawaii to go blow up Patty Mills.
I understand. I'm just, I want him to have a nice vacation.
You didn't want to be the guy. You didn't want to be the guy.
Oh, I would never. I can't unless it was like if it was like one of my favorite athletes or something, like I probably
because I feel like there's a handful of athletes you'll do that to, not many. What athlete would it have to be in order for you to go and be like, "Hey, big fan"?
I mean, like if Chipper Jones was there, or I like somebody from when I was a kid, probably. Like even if it was someone current, I don't think I would, because like I'm the same age as those guys, so like
Peyton Manning.
See, he's too famous.
Got you.
I was in very close proximity to Peyton Manning relatively recently, and I didn't go say anything because he's too famous.
If we're ever in the same, me, you, and him, I'm gonna make that introduction.
That would be awesome.
He's a good dude. I don't know that I have an athlete that I would go up to. I don't know that I would go up to anybody now that I'm thinking about it.
Well,
nope.
I mean, you met R.I.P. Kobe. You met him.
Yeah, I mean that was my one. That was my one, and I didn't even go up to him. He pulled me. You know what I'm saying? That made it that much.
That's
not
crazy.
Saying that I'm not saying it, but it was just like, yo, Kobe wants to see you. I was like, Kobe wants to see who? Yeah, that was really dope. But after that, the other people, there's two other people that I want to meet that I have not even want to that I wouldn't mind meeting. Jay-Z and Jim Carrey.
Oh, you wouldn't mind meeting Jay-Z?
No, I wouldn't mind meeting him. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't know that if I see Jay-Z out, I'm gonna go say hi to him. Like, it won't do anything for him, and it won't do anything for me. Like, hi, I used to play football, and I'm a fan.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like,
yeah,
like if Chipper Jones, I would have to go say, "Can we please take a picture?" Like, you are one of my favorite athletes of all time. But it's like, oh, hi, I'm a big fan of you. Like, it's an odd interaction, and they don't want to be doing it.
Agreed. And see, that's why I never wanted to meet anybody because I kind of know how it feels. Like, not to that extent of like, there's tier lists, but like my most genuine interactions have been from people who not wanted a picture, but people who just like tap me. It's like, hey, I'm a really big fan of you, man. Henny, like, be with your family, do your thing. I was like, you know what? Do you want a picture, man? You want to say? I was like, yeah, that would be dope. I would like offer because it's like it was genuine. You didn't want anything out of the moment. You saw me, you acknowledged me, you appreciated it. That type of shit I like. Because it's genuine. A lot of people just like the clout. Oh, look who I met. I was around somebody, whatever, right? That shit can get kind of. But I mean, I understand the fandom, but it's like I don't see it. I don't see how they would get anything out of that. Like if I walk up to Jay-Z, what up, whole dog, that reasonable doubt shit, you know what I mean? Like he's not gonna.
But
He's not
see,
gonna
it's
care.
different for you because he knows who you are.
Possibly, but it won't. I don't know. Even then, he goes, "Oh, cool," and then what? I don't know. I would much rather if it's meant to be, we meet organically on some other way, and we can build like when I say build, I just mean like chop it up. Like, and if we can't, then it's just not that crucial to me. You know what I'm saying? Like and plus I realized once you meet like your heroes and shit, like you just realize they're just humans. When you meet like the best of the best of the cream of the crop, they just humans, man. You know, they just regular people that are really good at what they do.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, Patty Mills was there. It was
probably wouldn't have been too deep with that. You right, my bad.
It was as soon as we no, that was a good conversation. It was as soon as we walked into, we went to the pool, and I was like, "That's fucking Patty Mills."
Is that what? So it was like that's fucking Patty, or it was like, hey, that's
no,
Patty
we were in like the little gift shop, and I walked right by him, and I was like, "You look familiar." And then somehow I don't know how deep it was. You ever have a song come on, and you're like, I didn't know that I knew the words to that song, but I do. It was like
all the time.
If you put a lineup of 2010s NBA guys, I guess I would have gotten Patty Mills out of it, but I didn't know I had that, you know?
When you said Patty Mills, the first thing that popped in my head was like a mohawk or something like that. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Like I can't picture his face.
No,
it's
he's got like dreads.
I promise he had a mohawk at one time. Or like some kind of like shaved side kind of thing. I know that's why it popped in my head. First thing popped in my head. Some kind of taper, high taper.
Okay, he did at one point have a mohawk.
Yeah. See, that's what popped into my head. I still like his face. Nah, it's like NPC face right now for me. But I'm sure if I see him, I'll be like, that is Patty Mills. I don't know that I would have recognized him in a gift shop in
Me
Hawaii,
neither.
though. I'd have been like, I'd have probably given him a nod, like, "What's up, my brother? Not many of us out here, huh?" Do one of those things, you know. Like I seen the waiter at your wedding. You know what I'm saying? We locked eyes, like, hey.
Oh, was there a black waiter?
There was a black waiter, dog.
I didn't know that.
And we looked at each other like, hey, stay strong, bro.
Do you remember what you requested at my wedding?
I don't remember much from your wedding after the drink started pouring.
Okay, you requested at one point for me to get all of the non-white people there to take a photograph together.
There was three of us. And I talked to the other two, and one of them ended up being white.
Yes, that's where I was going. Was just a woman who I believe she's of Greek heritage.
Yeah, that shit threw me. I was like, we sat down and talked for like 5 minutes. I was like, well, what are you? And she was like, I'm just white. I'm like, there's no way there's something. I was like, you know, you're both your parents, your grandparents. She's like, yeah. I'm like, do you get this a lot? She's like, I do. I get it a lot. Like, but no, just white. I was like, that's crazy. Well, can't be in the picture then. But still.
I just got did I send you we just got a few of the pictures back. But
no, we didn't. No, you didn't send nothing.
I'll send it later. Some good stuff in there. But yeah, Hawaii, if you haven't been, you should go. I will say Waikiki, which is the main, tourist area in Honolulu. I would have bet my bottom dollar that was a Big T scene. Not for me.
Yeah, I agree with you there, though.
I said it felt like they airlifted Daytona Beach and dropped it a 9-hour flight away.
See, I have a love-hate relationship with tourism in general. tourism is beautiful in a sense that it allows people to experience other cultures, but it's become such a cash grab for the local economies that they end up satiating what tourists want and feel comfortable with, rather than the tourists ingratiating themselves in the culture. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when you go to Hawaii, it's not really Hawaii, it's Miami. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? With Hawaii setting. And I hate that. You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't that's why I like when I do tour, I like to tour the smaller local towns. But I mean I get it. Like tourism is a huge part of like economies for those locations. But I don't like the touristy part. Like even Tokyo, like when I went to Tokyo, Tokyo's amazing, but it feels like an Asian New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Not really.
when I was in London, I was like, this feels like New York for the most part, until you get into the part, super old buildings and stuff. But
Yeah, when you eating beans for breakfast and shit.
yeah, I didn't do that. My dad did. I was
I don't
cool
know
on
if I
that.
could. I don't know if I can ever do that, though.
No, Arian, you would have loved this. While we were in Waikiki on Sunday morning, we were walking by and they were setting up like a tent on the beach, and it said, I guess they've done this for like 50 years. They do a church service on the beach for like tourists. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So we stopped in, and the preacher, I think they have multiple, because I went on YouTube and looked it up, and there was a different guy who seemed to do a really good job. And this guy, listen, spreading the word of Jesus to people who may not hear it all the time, that is a wonderful ministry. I love that. But we were there on Father's Day. And so his sermon, if I'm going to call it that, was on the prodigal son. Makes sense. Very famous story. But the sermon was like a stand-up routine. He did he had 3 hats on a table, and he would go put on a hat. He's like, I'm the son now. And he was doing like a one-man show of like acting out the whole story. And it went way too long. I mean, it was, and it was hot. You're outside on the beach. But I think that's a wonderful thing for them to have. But the service I was there for was an interesting one.
And this was in Hawaii?
Yeah, it might be on YouTube, because they put some. Let me see if it is. It was interesting. It was steps. It was right outside our hotel. Where Chris Klimmer was staying, also coincidentally.
You saw Klimmer there?
Yeah, we were walking to dinner, and my wife goes, "That's Chris Klimmer." I was like, "It sure is."
Just Big T, Chris Klimmer, and Patty Mills chilling in Hawaii.
Yeah, well, Patty Mills was at the other hotel, but yeah.
Got you.
But yeah, Hawaii was awesome. Waikiki.
It does take a lot. It does take a lot for me to not argue with street preachers. I want to so bad. Sometimes.
Well, this wasn't like somebody yelling on a megaphone. Like, you had to sit down and go there if you wanted to do you could probably hear it from the sidewalk, but.
Got you. You know what we should have? We should have I've said this before, but we should have one of those black Hebrew Israelites on the show.
Those guys.
They are so fascinating to me. They are so like, I argued with one in Seattle. Because they don't believe in homosexuality. They think it's very unnatural. And so we were arguing on the street for about a good 30, 40 minutes from it. I think it would be fun to have them on. You could test your faith, Big T. How about it?
Well, those guys are very different from myself. By the way, it's on YouTube. I'm gonna send it.
Your specific.
Yes.
Just a 3 hat.
Yes.
3 hat guy.
Has 38 views. But yeah, I think it's got to be the most beautiful place I've ever been. The North Shore of Oahu was just unbelievable.
North Shore. That's where the big waves are.
Yeah, there were surfers out there every night. We would just go out there and watch them.
Yeah, we went out there. I got a picture of my whole family out there with some big ass waves behind us. Fun times, man. Fun times.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Good to be back. Today's episode of Macrodosing is brought to you by Pebble. Whether you're the founder, CEO, or HR leader, building a global team usually means deciding to set up a local entity or not, and that's exactly why Pebble is here, so you don't have to. Hire the world instantly. Pebble is an AI-powered global human resources platform built for founders, HR leaders, and operators who are hiring and supporting teams around the world. Pebble helps you hire, pay, and manage talent in over 185 countries with fast onboarding that can be done in minutes. Instead of juggling separate tools for contracts, payroll, benefits, and compliance, Pebble brings everything together with built-in guidance and local expertise to support you. This is especially helpful if you're managing teams internationally or planning to grow. The fastest-growing companies in the world use Pebble to stay organized and reduce risk, and founders use it to scale faster without feeling like they need to become HR or compliance experts. Bottom line, it simplifies global people operations so you can spend more time growing the business and supporting your team. Our new standard discounted pricing at $399 per month per employee helps you contain cost. Go to highpebble.ai to get a free estimate. That's HIPEBLAI for a free estimate.
So you decked out in USA stuff.
Yeah, if we've lost, just ignore the get up.
So they play today, which would be yesterday if y'all are listening.
Monday Night Football in Seattle against Belgium.
Monday night football against Belgium.
So, Arian, you don't know what's going on in this game, from what I understand. This is causing an international incident.
I'll keep it a bean. I don't know what's going on in life right now.
All right, so I'm going to give you a very quick rundown.
All right.
We have a guy named Flo Balogun. He's a very good soccer player. He's actually British, but he can play for us because he was born here. He got a red card in the last game that PFT and I were both at in San Francisco. It was a bullshit red card. Everyone agrees with that. Virtually nobody argues it should not have been a red card at all. But he got one, so we had to play down a man the rest of that game, and you get suspended for the next game. And apparently there's no mechanism to appeal that at all. In FIFA, it was just.
This is where he stepped on the guy's ankle.
Yes.
On accident.
Yeah. So if you're watching it, if that happens and you're aware of it, that's a red card. He was turned around battling with a guy for the ball. His leg happens to step on the guy. That's soccer. That happens.
Now, red card is like a flagrant.
Yes, it's like a flagrant 2.
Got you. So ejection.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was out, and you have to play a man down. So we had to play the last 30 minutes of that game with 10 versus 11.
And who was this against?
That was against Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Okay. Yeah. Of course. Got you.
Yeah. So, yesterday it comes out on Sunday that apparently President Trump, FIFA Peace Prize winner, got on the horn with his buddy Gianni Infantino, who's the head of FIFA, and had a little heart-to-heart, and now the suspension has been suspended. So the red card still counts, but FIFA said Balogun's suspension can be served in like a year or something. So, again, it's some bullshit game that doesn't matter. So we got screwed to begin with. Now, undeniably, Belgium has gotten screwed. Like, they're livid, and I understand. Like, they did get screwed. But I also don't care because I want Balogun to be able to play, and we got screwed first. So, this is caused basically the entire world is rooting against us because they think that we have cheated, which in a way we have, but it's only due to the corruption of FIFA that has been used for every other country in the world that we've never been a beneficiary of, and now we finally are, and people are pissed about it.
So we definitely cheated.
It's corrupt for sure, yes. I will also note Cristiano Ronaldo got a red card in Portugal's last qualifying game, and he was supposed to be suspended, and FIFA did the exact same thing. They were like, actually, yeah, that suspension doesn't count. It's fine, because they wanted Ronaldo to play, which I understand. I do think it's crazy. And by the way, as we're speaking on Monday morning, apparently Belgium was granted an appeal of the suspension. So now on the day of the game, maybe something else happens. I doubt it. But yeah, we were the beneficiary of a little bit of corruption, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, if corruption is a part of it, sounds like corruption is kind of a part of soccer.
FIFA is the most corrupt organization on the planet. I mean, they built the stadiums for the last World Cup with literal slaves who died.
I mean, hold on. What?
Oh, go look into the Qatar World Cup, which, by the way, again, they had to play in December because it's 130 degrees there. They used slave labor to build the stadiums, and like hundreds of people died.
Slave labor?
Go look it up. Go look up Qatar.
No, it's not that I don't believe you. It's just that sounds insane to me.
It does, because it is.
And PFT was at that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Yeah.
U.S. England 0-0 draw. But yeah, so allowing Flo Balogun to play on the list of FIFA corruption is about 400th on the list.
Oh my God. Independent human rights investigations concluded that the construction of Qatar's 2022 FIFA World Cup stadiums relied extensively on forced labor and conditions amounting to modern slavery. While Qatar hired an estimated 30,000 foreign laborers to build stadiums, organizations like Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and Equidem documented systemic exploitation fueled by structural entrapment and legal vulnerability. Yeah, damn.
A top Qatari official estimated the total death toll for all World Cup-related projects was between 400 and 500. While human rights organizations and investigations suggest the actual number of migrant worker deaths across all infrastructure is much higher. So yes, FIFA, again, allowing Flo Balogun to play in this game, not its worst moment.
Yeah, man. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. We did an episode on FIFA. They are the former head of FIFA, Sepp Blatter, who was like the corruption guy. Like nobody loves corruption like this fella. He tweeted this morning like, what a disgrace that Balogun is allowed to play. This can't happen, and that got a good chuckle out of everybody, given that guy's track record. But yeah, so the whole world hates us, and we're just gonna have to go beat them anyway.
Wow. And we played Belgium. Is there another storyline to Belgium? Do we have any history with Belgium?
Oh, big time. They knocked us out in 2014 in a game that they dominated. Should have killed us. But Tim Howard, our goalie, was unbelievable that day and just saved everything. And we had a chance in the final minutes. We had an absolute, 99 times out of 100, you score this goal. And Chris Wondolowski sent it sailing over the crossbar. And we went to extra time and lost 2-1. So this is, and they have their core guys from that team, Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku, Courtois, they're still there. So this is a big time revenge game.
Damn.
And
I'll be tuned in. What time they play?
I think 7 Central.
PM.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought like soccer is usually during the day, huh?
Well, that's when it's in Europe. We
Yeah.
got it here now. Like England last night had to play at 2 a.m. England time, and they're all pissed off about it. That game was unbelievable, by the way. If you haven't been watching the World Cup, you should tune in. England-Mexico is one of the greatest games I've ever watched.
Yeah, no, this is my first where I've actually at least been halfway interested in what's going on. But as it starts to narrow down, I'm gonna start locking in.
If we win tonight, which again, I hate that this is airing tomorrow because we could look real stupid. But if we win tonight, we will play the winner of Spain-Portugal, which will be the biggest soccer. I think this is the biggest soccer game in the history of this country. Obviously, every ensuing one will be also. But that would be just scenes like you've never seen before.
Have we ever won the World Cup?
No. We've made it to the quarterfinals in 2002. and probably should have gone to the semifinals. There was a questionable call in that game that PFT loves to lament. But that's the furthest we've ever gotten, is the quarterfinal once. Except for 1930, I think we made the semifinals, but nobody counts that because it was...
Yeah. Counts that.
So if we win this...
The only sports that counts back then is like Jesse Owens going to Germany. That's about it.
Olympics count. Baseball counts, but you have to obviously note it's a completely different sport.
I think baseball counts.
It does, but it counts differently. Like
it can't. Had a population that wasn't allowed to play. It can't count.
Well, that's a different issue. I'm just saying, like, the players were so much worse.
That's why I can't count.
That's fine, but like Babe Ruth would have been he's actually maybe a bad example because I don't do the Babe Ruth thing. Lou Gehrig, Cy Young, whoever would have been good in whatever era they grew up in and played, but they just played against, guys who were milkmen in the off season. Like, so it's different.
Fair enough.
But yeah, this soccer game is massive. We have to win it now. No excuse. We have to win.
Man, I'm excited. Belgium. How do we match up?
They've played really poorly in this tournament, and I hate that we have to do this before. I think we might smoke them.
I don't like when you do that.
I think we might smoke them, dude. They were losing 2-0 to Senegal, who we killed in a friendly before the World Cup, and they had to have a miracle to come back and win that game. And we would have been jumping up and down to play Senegal. So I think now tell me this as an athlete, Arian.
Got you.
Last game was on Wednesday, so they've had Thursday 4 days of practice training leading into this game. You spent all of them presumably with a completely different game plan, with Balogun out. Now he's back. He's one of our best players. 100% he's got to play. Do you think it's a bigger disadvantage for our team that was preparing for a completely different game plan, or Belgium that thought he was out and now he's back in? But all the film they've watched and whatever, he was in it.
So let me get this straight. One of our guys who was a really good player was hurt, and now he's back in the lineup.
Suspended. The guy.
Suspended. I'm sorry, suspended.
Yes.
He's back in the lineup.
But they presumably spent the last 4 days working on a game plan without him.
I would say that's highly unlikely. If he's going to start. If he's not, I mean, it depends on the coaching style. Some coaches love next man up, and if you balling, you staying in. Some people love that. But there's some guys who are just like, it doesn't matter if he's on one leg. If he can play, he will play. Is he one of those guys?
He's one of our best players. We have to play him. Like,
yeah, then they're not coming up with a game plan without him.
Well, he was suspended.
Yeah, so if he's playing, then our team is putting together a game plan with him in the rotation. If they have any kind of brain cells on the other side, they would do the same thing.
But I'm saying nobody thought he was going to be able to play.
Oh, so they weren't able to prepare for him. How do you know he's going to play today then?
Arian, this is the guy we were talking about.
Hey, calm down, bro. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
This is the guy. This is the guy who got the red card in the last game, and he was suspended.
This dude.
Yes.
I feel like in that scenario, I don't know that it makes. I don't know soccer enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't know soccer. I would assume that a professional team would prepare for any scenario. Like, that's what you do. You prepare for most scenarios. I don't know that it would change it to like, oh, we prepared for an entirely different. Nah, I mean, you'd be like, okay, we know what he likes to do with it. Even then, he's not like the best player in the world, is he?
No.
Yeah, then I mean,
That's the other thing is Belgium is acting like, this is Lamine Yamal that we got back. Balogun's very good. He's not. He plays in the French league. He might be a top 10 player in that league, which is really good. That's great.
Yeah. I think this is business as usual. Like they know what he can do. Worst case scenario, you slip in something that may change a little bit. That I mean, from my knowledge of pro sports, I don't know about soccer though. Like, but it doesn't seem to be that big of a. It was very rare at the pro level that I experienced a guy that would change a game plan like that. Very rare. Like on defense, it was like a Ray Lewis. Yeah, he'll change a game plan. Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu. You're talking about like the best of the best of the best. But for the majority, when it comes to like top tier dudes, maybe, yeah. But for the most part, no, you can play the system and be all right. Play the system and be all right. Like Megatron. Nah, you got to prepare for him and him alone. You know what I mean? He changes the dynamic of how you play the game. Different brackets, different coverages, whatever. I don't know that this guy is that. I don't know. Doesn't sound like it though.
No, he's a very good striker, which is something we haven't had in a very long time. And he's really important out there. I hope we won this game.
I'm excited. At 7 p.m. Central. It's gonna cut into my Love Island.
They put that on Peacock.
No,
we need split screen.
What time does Love Island start?
8 p.m. Central, dog.
I mean, soccer's 2 hours in and out. You'll be done at 9 unless there's extra time.
All right, I'll do it.
It's going to be that atmosphere is going to be electric. By the way, I wish PFT was here to corroborate. Did you ever? You were done by the time they built that new San Francisco stadium, right?
Yes.
The most auraless, just nothing inspiring about it whatsoever. It's in the middle of like office buildings. It's an hour and a half from San Francisco. Just a L spot. Just a not. It was a 2.8 out of 10 for me.
I'm just looking at it looks all right. Was it Levi's Stadium? I know this is a new stadium.
No, yeah, it's Levi's.
Okay.
It's fine. There's nothing like terribly wrong with it other than it's in the middle of nowhere. You have to walk 2 miles to get over there.
Oh, you're talking about location. Okay, I got you.
Location, inside, nothing about it felt cool or unique. It was fine. It was they dropped a cookie cutter stadium in the middle of Santa Clara. I mean, you go past the NVIDIA office and you
top tier stadium. Give me like if this is the creme de la creme
professional
stadium. Whatever.
I'll only compare it to professional because I think college there's like 30 that, clear every professional stadium for the most part. I mean, Wrigley Field, awesome. Fenway Park.
Still haven't been to Wrigley.
That's crazy. It's mostly baseball parks because those are built into the city more than NFL stadiums are usually.
Like for the skyline,
and just like, the neighborhood and stuff, like Fenway Park. Fenway Park is my favorite professional stadium that I've ever been to.
Boston?
Yeah.
I've been there. That was dope.
I haven't been to Seattle. Everybody says Seattle is awesome.
Seattle's is really dope. Yeah. And then the Seahawks. That was one of my favorite places to play too.
That's what I was saying. Oh yeah, not even the baseball park.
Stadium.
Yeah,
baseball stadium is dope, but the Seahawks. That was a Gillette or some shit.
Now it's Lumen Field.
Lumen, that motherfucker hard.
Yeah, so that's where the game is tonight. But then if you're gonna have a stadium out in the middle of nowhere, like the Rams do, make it a sick ass stadium. Like everybody that's been there says it's unbelievable. There was nothing about the San Francisco Bay Area Stadium, as FIFA calls it, that I was impressed with.
You know what? You got me excited to watch this game.
I love that.
Are we caught up on Love Island, ladies, or just Matt? Because I know Maddie ain't really fucking with it like that.
I know it was new
pretty
movie
much.
night.
Yes, it was movie night.
Movie night was last episode.
Yes.
The episode last night got me a little hot. I ain't gonna lie. She got me hot, man. They did an immunity challenge?
The singing?
Yes.
Crazy.
What the fuck was that?
I've never seen that before.
There's never been an immunity challenge, and it's like, yo, get her up out of here.
Yeah.
Get her, like, everybody knew she was about to go home, and then they gave her immunity? What?
It is crazy because it's not like a challenge. Like, they do the challenges, but like you're not like, the challenges are just for fun. You don't win anything.
And let's keep it a bit. Nobody on that motherfucker could sing. Kenzie kind of held a note every now and then.
More than anyone else. Yes.
Yeah. She had the best vocal performance.
Yeah.
Sure. But you should stay because of that? What? That shit threw me, man.
Yeah.
They lost me with that one. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's weird. I feel like they're just trying to throw like any curveballs to like get people interested, but people are gonna watch it anyway, so I don't really think they need to.
And then you get rid of, to me, Corbin and Parmita was like high key the best connection there. They are compatible.
Yes.
Like
yes.
like them or love them, but hate them or love them, but they were kind of. I was like, what? That's like one of the best connections there. Oh no, man.
No, I feel like people were saying, because like in the US, they all couple up so fast because they want to be like America's couple and like win the whole thing. But the whole point is to like explore and meet other people and stuff. But the UK is they still are like kind of batshit crazy. But the US now kind of like sticks to their couples.
Yeah, they're like playing for the end at the beginning.
Exactly, like right away.
That's why I liked Corbin. Corbin's like, I'm here to explore.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he had maybe the best character arc I've ever seen on Love Island.
Yeah.
Where it's like he came in on some fuck shit, whatever, but he grew. He saw a connection. He apologized for somewhat disrespecting. You know what I'm saying? He apologized for disrespecting. Moved on. Is what it is. This is what I liked about him the most. When Sincere has one. I don't like something wrong with my guy.
He's the worst person ever.
Something wrong with him. Like he just can't. If you put a gun to his head and say tell the truth, he gonna lie to you about
exactly.
that. I don't know what's wrong. I hope he figures it out. But he's telling the guys one thing, and he's telling his ladies something else.
Mm-hmm.
And the guys is banging for him. The ladies get mad at him, at the guys. And then when Corbin finally saw the movie night, he pulled Sincere. What he say? He said, "Hey, you fucking up. Like, you fucking up, dog. There's no other way to explain it. You are fucking up." To me, that's good character. You know what I mean? That is good character.
Yes.
He had one of the best character arcs of all time. Like, I was gonna vote for him, honestly. Because I'm not sold on any of the other couples. Like,
no, maybe Bryce and Trinity, but like again, I feel like it's
feels performative, don't it?
Yeah,
it feels a little,
yeah.
Performative. I don't know. Bryce showed more affection to Zach than he did.
Oh, they both show way more affection to each other than they do to their girls.
100%.
It's crazy.
And then the sneak peek for tonight, Kata was like, I can't believe it wasn't KC. And I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She be throwing me off because she be so mad for no reason.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's been a fun Love Island as we wind it down, Big T. It's been one of the funnest seasons that there has been.
I feel like I don't hear about it this year as much as I normally do.
I mean, I feel like this is probably one of the bigger years, no?
The last, this is the third year of it being, because US was never really popular whatsoever. People didn't really watch it until I'd say 2 seasons ago. Some people watch it, but it became popular with that one season 2 years ago. And I feel like out of the 3, this is the least crazy one. Or I guess popular. I don't know what the word is, but yeah, it definitely was talked about more the last 2 years, I'd say.
Yeah, see, and I thought this year has gotten a little crazy.
But that might just be like whatever, subjective to what you're seeing too.
True, yeah. I mean, I can't tell. I'm just riding my algorithm.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, this is the first I've heard anyone talk about it, and usually I see it pop up from time to time. But.
Yeah, I will say, like, as a woman who likes a lot of things in pop culture, just Love Island is not my thing. I knew almost everyone on the cast 2 seasons ago when it was like Miguel, Leah, Olandria. Like, I knew all of them, and I never watched a second of the show.
Damn,
And
I
then
forgot about them.
last year, who was like big from it last year? I can't remember, but
Ace.
Who?
I remember Ace.
Oh yeah,
Ace.
Ace. Was it? Was that or was Olandria last year?
Yes.
I think
Okay,
so. Yeah.
Olandria and Nick.
Yes. Last
Okay,
year.
there you go. And then this year, all I know is the Kenzie girl,
Mhm.
and I thought Sincere was a girl until last week.
He's the worst.
So
Wait,
that's kind of
Kenzie is a man?
Kenzie
No,
is
Kenzie's
a
a
girl.
girl.
Sincere is a boy.
Got
I
it.
thought Sincere was a girl.
Got it.
Kenzie.
She's fucking crazy, but I kind of like love her because she's so insane that I'm like, you're perfect for the show. She's just like
said
doing
dope.
splits all the time.
Yeah, she'll definitely drop down and bust it open at a drop of a dime. She said the funniest shit in the world, dog. Big T, she goes, she been hooking up with everybody, right? So she was in a couple. Well, yeah, in a couple. But like had a thing with a dude, wasn't really feeling dude. So dude pulled her for a chat, was like, yo, I'm trying to see where we at. They ended up kissing. She left that conversation like, yeah, no, it's really not for me. But then the guy found out she kissed him. He was all hurt. And then it got aired out on movie night. And she was like, kiss is just like a handshake to me.
What?
Yes. She's like, that's just how I see if we have a connection. Like, it's just like a handshake.
Imagine like your girl's like, hey, listen, I'm gonna dead it. You know what I'm saying? With this dude, I'm gonna dead it with him. And when she goes to dead it, they kiss. And she comes back, it's like, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
That's the first time I've ever heard that phrase, dead it.
Oh, word? Dead it?
Yeah, I mean, I get what it means. I've just never heard that.
Yeah. No, but yeah, that shit was. It's been a fun season for me, man. It's been enjoyable.
I feel that we've buried the lead a little bit in that we are an hour in, and we haven't discussed what happened for us 3 weeks ago, but for the internet several days ago.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about that shit. How are you feeling, Maddie?
I'm good. If you missed it somehow, Big T hit me in the vagina with a golf ball.
Wow.
Is the safest way to put it, I guess.
You were a little in front.
Yeah.
It's a bad shot. Terrible shot.
Terrible shot.
Looking after, she was a little in front.
I was a little in front, but unfortunately,
we did not notice.
Unfortunately, you kind of just aimed the wrong way.
Yeah.
No, I hit it terribly. I was aimed fine.
No.
I don't think that's
you were
quite
aimed
it.
right at her.
So what I noticed, really,
no, because I wasn't.
No.
It came
Hear me
off.
out.
It went at a 70-degree angle.
Hear me out. Hole one. Knowing what I knew, right? So I watched the whole video. Hole one. I never noticed your alignment. You are always aimed to the right. And
to the
what you
right?
do is, yes, you aim to the right. And then you kind of pull it, which sometimes it does go straight, sometimes it does go right, but where you're actually aiming is this way.
I try to overcompensate and aim to the left.
Yeah, go back and look at it. Because I watched, because the whole I watched, I was like, oh, he's aimed away. So like you were aimed hole one, right? It was that par 4. You hit it, you were a little bit off to the fairway to the right, and then the green was to the left. You were aimed exactly at where you hit it, which was in that right by that bunker. That's where I was in too. That's where you was aimed. And then if you look, a lot of your shots, you're aimed to the right. And on that one in particular, feet were directly aimed at her.
That's interesting because especially driver, I hit to the right a lot. And so I try to like position myself aimed left.
A good
tip. It seems it did not work that time.
A good tip is to especially with the driver, right? Put the ball down, put your left foot there first, and then step with your right foot vertically back. That helps. That helped with my alignment a lot because I tend to be really closed as well.
Okay.
That helps me. Just
I'm looking at it. I mean, I am pointed a little bit that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just something we did not notice in the moment.
People have asked me, like, how did you not notice where his feet were pointed? I want you to like look at me in the eyes if you're watching this on YouTube and like, do I look like someone who knows that where Big T's feet are pointed are going to tell me where the ball is going? Do I look like someone that would know that? No. So,
well, that makes sense. But again, even if I hit it straight, it wouldn't have hit you. It came up.
Definitely.
Correct.
You were, I don't know, 20 degrees to 30 degrees to my right, and
yeah.
so the ball was 30 degrees off.
How many degrees off of where the pin was?
I don't know. You can't see it.
At least 110.
110.
It was not a good lineup. I'm gonna be honest, Big T.
Yes, it was a bad shot, but
because of it, we got a very funny clip.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say you're welcome. I'm sure it hurt, but
it did hurt.
I was going to say you were there.
You were there.
It sounded like it hit a hollow tree. I thought it was much worse.
So, inside baseball, it hit me in my groin. So, it hit in between my anatomy-wise, my pubic bone and my hip bone. So if you're watching on YouTube, it hit me like right where my groin muscle is. So it actually was the perfect spot, and which led to that noise. I think it just hit like muscle and fat, basically.
It sounded like it hit a bone.
No, thank God, because if you went 3 inches to my right, you were going to, I don't know if that's possible, shatter my pubic bone, which I don't even know what you do there. And 3 inches to the left, my hip bone was right there. Lord knows what would have happened then. And I mean, couple feet up, my face, like there was a lot of bad, like truly God was looking down upon us and said, I'm just going to make this funny.
Agreed.
No long-term damage will be done here.
So true.
Like, thank God, because truly it could have maimed me.
Yep.
And also, not that this really would have, like, it was Big T's wedding 2 days later. I didn't want to maybe, like, look a mess if I had a full-on face, deformation. If it hit me in the face at your wedding, that would have been tough.
I don't know if you would have been at the wedding.
I might have been dead. Or like my throat.
Or
like,
just like in the hospital.
Yeah, like it could have ended terribly in so many different ways. So the fact that all that happened was that we got a funny moment out of it, and I am completely fine. My bruise has finally subsided a couple days ago. Nothing permanent has happened besides this video being on the internet forever. So no, it was great. And I completely was in total shock, and adrenaline was running through my veins at the speed of light, in which I had to tell all of you, my bosses, kind of, that Big T hit me in the vagina.
You took it like a champ.
Really? Thank you. I appreciate
really
it.
Did.
Luckily in the video, I had a hat and sunglasses on, so my face was pretty covered for what my reaction surely was. And right after it happened, I went and I took the rest of the hole off, and I just sat in the golf cart. And I had tears streaming down my face as if I was crying, but I had no, like, you know when your, like, breath catches up when you cry? I had none of that. Like, my tears were just streaming out of pure, like, human reaction. Like, where I was, and I was so embarrassed. So I was like, I don't even know. I'm not crying out of pain. There are tears coming out of my eyes, and I'm not quite sure why.
Kind of in shock.
Yeah.
It looked like he was kind of in shock.
Yeah. And it didn't hurt. Like, after 5 minutes, I was pretty much fine. It hurt for a good bit the next couple days. I was pretty tight in that area, which is, again, par for the course. No pun intended. The bruise was pretty gross and spread quite a bit. But again, like, all's well that ends well, I guess. Like, it was a really funny clip, and like LeBron might have seen it.
I thought we might get a Braun tweet.
Yeah. I had a couple like notable people view it, which is interesting.
Who was that?
Patty Mills.
Patty Mills.
Max Homo.
Max Homa.
Max Homa seen it?
Max Homa. I think Max Homa saw it from
What?
PFT. Like, PFT, I think, showed Max Homa the clip, and he laughed at it. Fellow producer of podcasts, a New Heights producer, saw it and replied to me minutes before the Taylor Swift wedding. So no, it was like it was really funny, and I'm glad that I'm glad it did well. I would have been pissed if I went through all of that and got hit, and like the clip did like fine.
I will say it is the only clip in the entire time I've worked here that every single person I've seen view it has roared their head back in
Yes.
laughter.
Yes.
Like I have not seen a person watch it and not like cry laughing.
Same,
Yeah.
Same.
And so we were home. We were home last week, or I was home last week for 4th of July break, and that's when it came out. I had several people who I was with at home who obviously are not a part of Barstool at all. Several people viewed it and did not know it was me who was hit. So then they just like sent this video to their family group chats, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, look at this crazy golf clip." Had no idea that it was me who got hit, and then like their kids had to be like, "Did you know that was Madeline?" And they were like, "You are lying. Like, you're
See,
kidding me."
I had some people who thought it was my wife
Oh,
that I hit.
okay.
I guess they just assumed, and I was like, "No, it was not her."
Right. And so it was whatever. I'm glad that most of the people were on my side. I would say it was like 75-25 were like 75% were like, "Oh my God, this poor woman, like, this is hilarious." And 25% were like, of course, like, "Dumb bitch, what did she expect?" Which, sure, I guess. I was not thinking that far ahead. And so it's been a nice embrace.
I can't believe I didn't notice, because I'm very aware of when people are standing particularly to my right, because I'm like, y'all might want to move.
Well, also, people were like, "Why was she standing there?" And this is not to put anyone under the bus. Like, I'm actually glad it happened because it was so funny. But like, all of you guys were there too. Like, no one was like, "Madeline, you're in the way, move."
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like that was happening. And directly next to me and where you were standing was out of bounds. So we were kind of just at a funky angle originally, because right next to us was the rope that calls for the out of bounds line. So right behind us was like shrubbery and bushes and like not a ton of space to stand. So, you know, it was kind of just a funky angle no matter what. Obviously I shouldn't have stood there. And then the golf cart was there. So, and I don't film golf content usually. So like, I don't know where these guys usually stand when they film, but like, I stood in front of the golf cart. So I was like, "Oh, the golf cart's there." Like, I don't know. Like, again, nothing was out of the ordinary in my head. And thank God also, like, if I would have been 2 feet to the left of the golf cart, it could have hit the golf cart based on the trajectory and like bing and rebounded and ricocheted and hit me in the head or something. So I'm fine with where it hit me. It's whatever. Hopefully I have no long-term damage and fertility issues in the future. But that is yet to be determined. But yeah, it was a very funny moment, and I hope that our buildup did not disappoint to the clip.
Took it like a champ, man.
Thank you. I have some of the weirdest DMs I've ever gotten from this clip, though, I will say. Kind of just a lob for weirdos.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a very odd video made about AI golf baby being made from that interaction. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, it's just like perfect grounds for like weirdos reaching out to me about my more private parts. But yeah, but no, it was fine. I was fine. I went to Big T's wedding 2 days later. I hold no bad blood for him for doing that. You didn't mean to.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not intentional. I was
No, obviously.
aiming for the green.
Yeah.
Didn't get it there.
Yeah, yeah. Did you count that as a ball or as like a stroke?
I think that was toward the end. It was like 100 degrees, and we were.
You guys were already moved on to the scramble, so you just hit PFT's ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were supposed to play 18 holes, and it was like 100 degrees, and we were like, we're gonna do 9, and then we changed the format like 4 different times.
Yeah. So.
I won.
That happened.
Congrats.
Thanks, man.
No, you played really well.
I didn't play bad. Yeah, I didn't play bad. two birdies on the front nine. I'll take it. Sorry, Maddie, you had to do that, but
it's okay.
And I said,
you did.
the first 2 or 3 holes, I was playing like some of the best golf I've played
really
in
well.
recent memory. Really well. And I was like, the last time I played this well, there was an incident on the course, and there was another incident.
Yeah.
If I'm ever like getting pars and birdies after a few holes, I need to leave. Because something bad is bound to happen.
But yeah, so that happened. And I don't know if I'm going to be filming golf content anymore. That might have been my last hurrah.
Just get the angle from behind.
Yeah.
We'll stick to that.
Right.
There's something for everyone when it comes to Reese's. I've been having a Reese's or two while I watch the international soccer tournament that is currently going on. I had the Oreo Reese's recently. I don't know if y'all have tried those. We have it all here in the office. It's fantastic. The Reese's peanut butter cups. I mean, it's a top 1 candy.
A classic.
It's the best.
Some would say.
We love them here. And just like the United States is the superior soccer team in the international soccer tournament, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is the superior candy that you want in your hand. Reese's, the official candy partner of Barstool Sports. Go get Reese's wherever you shop.
Yo, I think I'm new to this, right? Super hard pivot. Glad you're okay, Maddie.
Thanks.
This just popped up on my... This is crazy to me, dog. So Jerry Seinfeld has been, a line stepper for a while, right? Like he
Very
has
hard
some
pivot.
Questionable dating.
In the 90s, yes.
He had a book that came out. Okay? And in this book, he has the wildest shit I've ever read from a guy who ain't locked up. Man said, and I guess it's under the guise of like a joke, but yo, with your dating history mixed with this joke, I don't know, Loke. My question about women's gymnastics is simple. Are we not supposed to be looking at their little rear ends while they're jumping all over the place?
No, you're not.
Because I think that's pretty much all I've been doing. I don't know if it's wrong.
Oh,
mean, if it's wrong, I'll stop, but no one's ever said anything about it. The announcer never goes, in judging this event, they throw out the high score or the low score and stop staring at their little rear ends. They really do have the most unbelievable rear ends in the world, and it's hard not to notice it. Whenever they talk about what this girl needs to do to win, I'm thinking, win what? I think we have a winner right here. You know how race car drivers and tennis players get paid to have company names sewn into their uniform? Can you imagine how much money these women gymnasts could make if they sold advertising right on the spot of that little leotard?
Ew.
All it would have to say is diet slice on one cheek and she's set for life. The greatest ad space ever. We guarantee people will see your message. Your product will be a household name in the qualifying round. Now, what the fuck is that?
Ew.
That was written in his book, you said?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I
what
was
does that have to do
I was
with
gonna say,
anything?
what's the question that prompted that answer?
It was in his book.
Yeah,
I
1993 book, Sign Language.
I don't need to know the context of that.
Ew.
That shit is crazy. Now, when he was like 30-something, he was dating like a 16-year-old, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
She was like in high school still.
Hey, man.
What editor read that and was like, "Yep,
Yep.
let's run that"?
I don't know.
Someone
I
that
know
hated him.
the 90s was a different time, but I don't remember it being that. I don't remember that being a thing like that.
Ew.
Also, he
This
said
is
it like so many times.
little rear
It was
end.
three
Now,
it was
gymnasts,
three
for people
long
that don't know,
paragraphs.
yeah. Now, gymnasts, that for people that don't know, they tend to be around
15 to
what?
16 years old.
Yeah, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old.
There's not like 30-year-old gymnasts usually.
Nah, they peak. Shorty, what's her name?
Simone Biles.
Yeah, she's like a unicorn where she
Yes.
is competing heavily into her mid-20s and late
Yeah.
20s. Like, she's a unicorn. That doesn't happen. Like,
Yeah.
they usually peak around
And
17, 18.
she's not even 30 yet. And she's been at 16, 20, 3 Olympics.
Yeah, she's a unicorn. She cold.
Yeah.
But just in the sense of like, I get the whole man, like, look at the butts, like when you watching volleyball or something like that, right? I mean, I understand it. It's never been like watching women's sports and getting turned on is kind of weird. It is weird. But this in particular, the little ones, like, bro, Jerry, somebody need to check his hard drive, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody need to check Jerry's hard drive. I've seen too many line steps. This is insane, dog.
Yeah, was he in the Epstein files?
Was he?
I don't know.
Let's a quick Google.
I think you would have heard about that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Was Jerry? Doesn't appear to be an officially unreleased Jeffrey Epstein documents. Yeah. No credible source or reports. But still, nasty. We can move on. I just thought that had to be. I was like, how the fuck is this a thing? Oh, real quick, big thing I seen, Joe. It might be time to hang up the big boom guys, no?
Yeah, they've
I seen a boom come across my timeline. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, yo.
they should have just gone quietly, you know? Because I hadn't heard from them in a long time, and you had a great run. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure they made good money for a little while. Like, go enjoy that. But they're trying to hang on to the boom, and I think the boom has passed them by.
It's gone. It was a July 4th boom, and
Yeah.
it was a little. It was sad. It was like watching putting a dog down. It was
First of
sad.
all, put some respect. It was the name of the song was 250 Big Booms.
Yeah, it was whack, dog.
It didn't land. Yeah.
It was whack, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, all that shit was forever whack. But for those that did enjoy it,
There was
you
a
gotta
moment.
you got to be looking at it now like, okay, this shit is. You finally seen it how I saw it the first time I seen it. Oh, what the fuck is this? You like, yeah, this looks kind of, yeah. It's time
Well,
to-
I mean,
and then,
2
like,
years
he was like
ago,
a cute little kid at least, right? He was a
Yeah.
cute little kid, with his dad having a good moment.
But now
it's
he's
like,
14.
and I was like, bro, this ain't you scaring the girls, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. I think it's time to. But I'd be very curious. That account still has to have a ton of followers, I'd guess.
His dad probably on some Joe Jackson shit. He be whooping him if the booms don't come out right and shit.
No. AJ's a good guy.
Get the booms right, or get the fuck out of here, huh? Your little brother's up.
There was that one video of them behind the scenes
Filming.
Yeah, and he was like, no, do it again.
Okay, we're here with the double chunk chocolate cookie. Yeah, that video
Not
was
enough
funny.
enthusiasm, man.
Yeah.
Double chunk chocolate, bro. All that shit was hella weak.
Bring the churros back, by the way. Nobody wants that trash cookie.
I'm really starting to feel everything I eat, Big T. You just reminded me. Like I could feel this shit immediately. Like this is like, I'm in pretty good shape right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see for the listeners, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking pretty thin, feeling good, been working out. But we just had July 4th. My mom's was cooking, you know what I'm saying? Every time mom's cooks, we go in. But this holiday, I felt it. Like the next day I was like, I gotta slow down.
What'd you have?
We had a bunch of ribs, bunch of chicken. Earlier in the day, we had like my mom's be cooking breakfast. It's just a bunch of cheese, just a bunch
Were
of.
you drinking also though?
I did drink a little bit.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean that probably has something to do with it.
But yeah, you're right, and I ain't young no more, man. I gotta start. It's time. Like I remember on this podcast, me and PFT were like, yo, when we hit 40, it's time to. And I think just by proxy, it's happening. Whereas I feel this shit. It's not. I can't just eat what I want anymore. Can't drink how I want anymore.
Are you turning 40 this year?
This year in about a month,
Next
dog.
month.
Yeah, I don't have anything planned. I'm gonna be on top of the hill. Or is that over the hill?
Over. Well, I think on your birthday you're on top of it, and then the day after is when you start going down.
Over the hill.
Over
Love
it.
that. Yeah. I mean, I do. Sometimes I think about that. Like, if I live half of the life I've lived, I'm gonna be 80. That's crazy, though. 80. My grandma like 87 and an asshole.
Yo, you can't say that about your grandma.
Well, shit, she's an asshole right now. I don't care. Listen, kids and old folks, if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. She's an asshole, bro. She be fucking talking shit to people.
She's 87.
I didn't say she ain't earned it. I'm just saying she's an asshole. We had this Christmas party when my grandma was the judge, and like the kids would like we have like we call them Christmas Olympics. And so we'll have like 4 or 5 games where they have to go around, they have to do this, they have to do little games, and we give a trophy at the end. You know what I'm saying? So the kids, one of the tasks was you have to make chocolate milk, and then my grandma was the judge one year, and you just sip the chocolate milk and be like, that's really good. It's dog shit. They don't know the proportions. It tastes terrible. She tastes it, spits it out. She's like, oh my god, this is terrible. Kids start crying.
Keeping it real.
Kids start crying, and then there was one we had to dress up. We had to dress up like a reindeer. I'm sorry, a snowman. So the kids, they all pick one kid to dress up like a snowman, and my daughter was the cutest little snowman in the world. Comes to the judge of my grandma. You know what I'm saying? To her decision, she goes, she's not as cute as she thinks she is. Nope, I'm going with the other one. And she starts busting out crying. I'm like, Grandma, you can't touch. She's 6. Can't do that.
You're wanting grandma to lie, and she doesn't play like that. I respect that.
She's an asshole. It is what it is. It goes far beyond kids, though. Like, she'll talk shit to adults. She motherfucks my mom all the time. It's wild. She's losing it.
I mean, at 87.
Is it your mom's mom or your dad's mom?
My mom's mom.
Oh,
my mom's mom. And she's, she got dementia. It is what it is, right? And it's just, I'm not laughing at the fact she has dementia. I'm laughing at the shit that she be doing. She really be talking shit. And then she be hallucinating, right? So she thinks that there's kids living upstairs in her attic. She doesn't have an attic. And then she be cussing my mom out because my mom doesn't believe her. And my mom's like, I can't help you anymore because you don't want to be helped. And it's this whole dynamic. My mom gets mad, she gets mad, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing because she refuses help too. That's the other thing. Just an asshole. But when I'm 80, I'll probably be an asshole too.
She keeps you entertained, probably.
Oh, it's the funniest shit in the world. Funniest shit in the world.
Just gotta laugh.
Yeah. I don't know that I'm gonna be an asshole when I'm old though. I'm gonna be super apathetic. I'll probably be an asshole. I'll take that back. When you come into my problems, I'm like, shut up.
But then if you get dementia, it's like you have no control. Like you might be.
That's true.
You're an asshole and you just have no idea.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Shout out to everybody going through that. It's not easy, but it is easy when you laugh at it.
Yeah. My grandma had dementia before she died, and she just turned into love her, very mean woman towards like me specifically. I was like, we've been cool my whole life. All of a sudden you hate me? But
they will pick a villain.
Yeah, it was me and my dad. I was like, I make you ham salad every day.
Yeah, they'll pick a villain. They'll be like, you motherfucker, you're trying to get my money, ain't you? I'm like, nah, man, I don't need you. I don't want you. Nah, I know you. You're trying to, yeah. You're like, all right, man. Yeah. It's me.
It's me. This whole time.
Tough, man.
If you're watching the game, working late, or just too lazy to cook on any given night, there's only one call to make. Pardon my cheesesteak. We're talking thinly sliced steak, melted provolone, mouth-watering cheese sauce, all loaded up on a perfectly toasted hoagie roll. This is a legit heavy-hitter cheesesteak. And if you want to do it right, grab the Big Cat combo, a cheesesteak, fries, and a drink, or the brand new chopped cheese combo. That's a complete meal. It's available nationwide and delivers easy. Game day, late night, it's all covered. So stop overthinking dinner, order Pardon My Cheesesteak right now, and use code AWL for free delivery on pardonmycheesesteak.com. Are we not going to discuss the wedding of the century?
Oh, we can
wedding.
discuss.
Wait, what happened?
Taylor and Travis.
Oh.
Well, I just don't have much to work with right now. I haven't seen any pictures. I will say I don't take back. I was wrong. I said on the show, it will never be at MSG.
Mm-hmm.
I am wrong about that.
Damn.
I can't believe that happened. It seemed that there was about 1,000 people there. Every one of them being like an A-list celeb. I have to see pictures and what it looks like before I form a full conclusion about it. I am very excited, though, to see her wedding dress and his wedding suit because of the designer who worked on it. I feel safe with him designing
You feel
it.
safe with him?
I feel safe with him designing it because I really like his designs. He's the creative director of Dior, currently Jonathan Anderson. So I feel she is in good hands. Now, the MSG of it all, I was a doubter. I'm sure it was beautiful. I'm sure. I am surprised by the MSG, but it is not my wedding. So I'm going to... I can't do anything about it. Adam Sandler officiated. That also sounds like an awesome thing for them.
Officiated?
The wedding, yes.
Does that mean just like...
He's the one that's like, yeah.
You may kiss the bride.
You may kiss the bride.
Okay.
He's running point. Which I didn't know they were so close with Adam Sandler. I know he was in Happy Gilmore too. So it all just seems like fairy la la land of like just beyond your wildest dreams. Like Adam Sandler officiated, Stevie Nicks performed, Paul McCartney performed. Like it's just so beyond my scope of what could have possibly been happening at a wedding. I'm happy that they're married. I love them together. I'm so happy she married someone from Cleveland. I think that's really cool. I do think about like Travis Kelce's just family friends from growing up from Cleveland Heights, Ohio, and that they just randomly get invited to the actual wedding of the century. And they're like, what am I doing here sitting next to Brad Pitt and Julianne Moore at this wedding? Like, where did this come from? I think that's a very interesting juxtaposition. I'm very, very, very happy they're married. This is really exciting for me. I need to see more pictures before I create a full judgment. Fair?
I am positive you will.
Thank you so much.
Did they keep it pretty probably not because it was at MSG.
What do you mean? Finish your
like
sentence.
you couldn't see any of the inside, like no photos or like phones were allowed.
You just saw all the guests
like going in,
entering and leaving.
stuff.
It was literally just like a Mad Libs of like name a celebrity. Yep, they were there. Like everyone was there. So
What's the poly market on the divorce date?
I don't know.
Lot of speculation, Arian, that they got married on July 3rd so that when they get divorced, she can name the album Independence Day.
Oh, interesting.
Lot of speculation.
Interesting. I have not seen that.
Kind
But
of fire, actually.
I've heard that their vows were each 20 minutes long. And I'm
So,
sure.
Kendrick Lamar, she already got breakup songs stockpiled.
Oh my
before-
gosh. No. But
Pre beef songs.
oh
It's
my
hilarious.
gosh. But I'm sure they were like, I can't even imagine how beautiful Taylor Swift's vows were. Like I actually can't even picture it. Like I can't. Like that's amazing.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
I think I've been trying to be very cool about this whole thing. If I want to, I've been trying
Yo,
to.
You've been so fucking cool, dog.
And
There
then,
hasn't been somebody cooler than you about this topic.
thank you so much. And then Look, the person who has written some of my favorite songs that have ever existed, a poet to me, I think she probably did very well with her vows. That's fair to say.
Did they do their own vows? Is that confirmed?
That is confirmed.
20 minutes is a really long time.
I'd be like, okay, let's move along.
That's
Right.
a really,
Really
long
long
time.
time.
If I was
And if
at
it was,
that
you said it was 20 each?
That's what I've
Can't
heard.
be, that
That's
can't
what
be
I've
right.
20
Come
each.
40
on,
minutes, that's
she's-
unfathomable.
She
Again,
wrote his too.
no, I don't think she wrote his.
He did not write a 20-minute speech. There's zero
No
chance.
way.
I saw-
As some would say, the greatest writer of all time. Not me, but a lot of literary professionals. You know what I'm saying? Billy Shakespeare. Brevity is the soul of wit.
100%.
Keep that shit short, player.
Also, I don't think most people realize how difficult it would be to speak by yourself for 20 minutes. That's unbelievable to be able to write something that long to begin with and then recite it.
That's a lot.
I don't know that I believe that. She, I believe, did that.
Yeah. I don't know. I obviously was not there. Several people that you guys know were there. Which is crazy. But a lot of NFL players, obviously. I mean, it was just like A-list after A-list. But I need to get back to me when the wedding pictures drop. I will form more of a conclusion. I am very happy for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I wish them nothing but success and happiness and love in their life. I wish I was there. Sorry.
My guess is pictures drop. So the wedding was 3 days ago. I think they have more runway this way. I think the pictures drop on Tuesday, July 14th. Mark that down.
Okay.
That's when the pictures are coming out.
Okay, because when they got engaged, it was 13 days after the engagement that the pictures dropped.
Oh, was it really?
Yes. So,
Okay. So that'd be about the same timeline then.
yeah. I don't know. I'm so happy for them, and I wish I don't know. I'm trying to be cool
You got
about it.
you got a loss for words. It's okay.
I am. The
Yeah.
MSG thing is really hard for me to swallow, but I must move on because it's not my wedding. And I'm trying to say that it's like cool. That was only the third private event ever at MSG, and like that's awesome. I'm still struggling.
Probably caused
You know
a lot
what?
of traffic for working class people, though.
I mean, thank God our office was closed. It would have been shut down.
Yeah.
True. Didn't even think of that.
It also it is weird to me that I have been inside Taylor Swift's wedding venue multiple times. That's crazy to me.
I mean, a lot of
I mean,
people
it's-
have.
I know. That's crazy.
This how I feel about rap, Maddie. How you feel about this shit? That's how I feel about rap.
Thank
you know
you.
what I'm saying? So I can relate.
Thank you.
You know?
It's just
know?
it's also the last thing I'll say about it. I'm trying to be cool. It is, and Kelly Keegs and Gia are Swifties of Barstool have said this as well. It is just really cool to watch someone who you have grown up with from afar, obviously, but like Taylor Swift has been making music for 20 years. I have been a fan for most of them. Someone who has made a lot of her songs about trying to find love, not finding the right one. Will I ever find the correct person for me? And to see this all culminate with someone who really seems to be a champion for her and her biggest cheerleader, that is like a really cool bow on what has been the last 20 years of her career. And I'm not saying her career is even close to done, but it is cool to watch someone try to find their person and then seemingly find it in a really in a way that I have been able to witness. That's really cool for me. So
I'm so happy for you, man.
thanks. That's all I'll say.
Do you think they went on a honeymoon immediately?
I guess.
They gonna see Patty Mills too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
They'll say
missed
it's
Listen,
Turtle
it's
Bay.
a
You missed it by 2 weeks.
beautiful resort. I mean, stunning. It's the hotel from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. If you want to go watch that movie. and
Oh
see.
yeah.
The
I
front
came here to murder you.
the front desk is now a coffee shop. They've rearranged it because I was getting coffee and I was looking out the window. I was like, that's the fucking front desk in the movie.
Hey, San Antonio this weekend. I had the best coffee I've ever had in my life, and it's changed me into a coffee person. I had coffee this morning again.
You've been a
You know
coffee
how-
person for a while.
No. I've had coffee occasionally when I needed it, right? I would, you know what I'm saying? But this shit makes me want to be a local. You know what I mean? Like I wake up every day, go find me a coffee shop. They had this lavender latte. Brother, this shit was, my mom ain't even a latte drinker. She be drinking that shit straight. She's just like, she been a coffee drinker for 30, 40, 50, however old she is. This shit, she sipped mine. She said, "Oh my God," just like that. She said, "Oh my God." I said, "I know." This shit was unbelievable, dog. It was a lavender latte at 8 Ball Coffee in San Antonio, Texas. Shout out to y'all. That shit was amazing. The service was amazing. They had these little juices too in a glass jar. No free ads, but go check that shit out if you're from there. Or if you pass through. The shit was amazing, though. Amazing coffee shop. It made me want to go like, okay, I'm gonna go find me a coffee shop by the crib. And every morning I just get up, go get me a coffee, pastry or some shit like that, you know, carrot cake. I don't know, whatever goes with coffee, croissant, and just do my thing. Like it makes me. That's what it makes me want to do. It was amazing.
You can do that.
Yeah.
I know I can. All right.
But you got that expensive. Don't you have that really nice coffee maker? You can probably make that on your own.
Yeah.
Learn how to.
Yeah, but there's nothing like being a local somewhere, you
Yeah,
know? Like
you're right.
there's just nothing like it. Like when I was on Twitter, I had my pin tweet was like my dream scenario of me is like I eat at the same breakfast spot every morning. This is when I'm a little older. We're talking 50, 60, 70. For 20 years, I eat at the same breakfast spot wherever I settle. And then like one day, the little, 17-year-old with a job or whatever, 18-year-old, what happened to that guy that used to come in every day? Like, oh yeah, well, he passed. That's what I want. You know what I mean?
I have a similar dream. I want to have a group. I want to be in, late 50s, early 60s, have a group of guys that all go to the local breakfast. There's something about breakfast, by the way. You can't do this over lunch, certainly not dinner. Dinner far too formal. It's a breakfast place, and you have a group of 7 or 8 of your boys, and you discuss the local high school football team and maybe a couple of larger scale goings on, but it's a pretty localized deal.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, there's a place down the street for me. It's like literally like a gas. It's kind of like a Wawa, but it's like upstate New York. It's called Stewart's. And there's one down the street from my parents' house, and there's like 5 guys that are just there every day with their coffee and their little snacks and stuff, and it's so cute.
It's there's nothing like being a local. That's what community is about, and it's not like you don't go to Starbucks, you don't feed the machine. You feed a local small mom and pop business and you support them. Like that's my dream. That's my big T high school dream.
What's your go-to breakfast at a restaurant?
Oh, breakfast burrito all day, every day. And it's with the works in it, right? It's with the cheese, the tater tots, if you got them, but not everybody has tater tots because it's a delicacy, amongst the potato.
It really is.
fandom
It's a
out there.
must. It's a must get. If you have tots, if I was with someone and there are tater tots or fries or whatever else, and they don't get the tots, I judge them.
I agree. I mean, tots take your whatever dish from a 4-star to a 5-star every time.
I will note though, remarkably high variance in the tater tot. You got to leave those in a little bit, get them crispy. A flaccid French fry is far better than a flaccid tater tot, but the right tater tot is way better than the best fry.
Yeah, it's a delicacy. Like done correctly, there's
Yes.
nothing touching it, but you can fuck it up very, very, very fast.
Agreed.
Like a nice cut of steak. If you overdo it, shit, it's cardboard.
Agreed.
Man, pondering life.
Maybe
So we don't need a
I'll
divorce?
move to Texas someday and we'll join the same breakfast group.
No, I'm moving out of Texas as soon as my baby's 18. I'm about it. It's
Where
too
are you
fucking hot
moving?
here.
California?
Hell no. I think I'm leaving the country, Big T.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. If I could find me a nice New Zealand shorty that'll help ingratiate me in that society.
Where has this come from?
That's far.
Or Japan. Or Japan.
You're not moving to Japan.
How do you know I'm not moving? What do you mean I'm not moving to Japan?
You're not moving. You'd get there for like 6 months and be like, you don't want to live in Japan.
Why?
It's such a rigid society. I would never want to live there.
When you say rigid, what does that mean?
They're very like strict and proper and like judgmental.
I mean, the adjectives that you're using to describe, I think I would disagree. Well, it's like there's a flip side to those adjectives. It's a respect. They're very respectful.
That's true.
They're very proud. You know what I mean? They take pride in a lot of the shit that they do. They're very routine, right? Like I say, I always tell the story like it's downtown Kyoto. I wake up in the morning to go get a little walk on. And there's people sweeping the streets. There's no trash in downtown. There's no trash.
Not a lot of golf over there.
A lot of golf over there.
It's a small island.
It's a lot of golf though. But I don't need to like the divert. I mean, I live in Houston and I've been here for a while. There's not that many golf courses in Houston. There's like 5 or 6 top tier ones, and then the rest are like municipals that are okay.
I mean, the difference is you can keep driving.
Well, I mean, I could go to different places in Asia. I can still travel. I'm not handcuffed to Japan. I'm just saying I don't know. There will be nothing keeping me here.
But this is in what, like 15 years?
Yeah, it's a long time ago. My baby's 2. We got a long time. I'll be a plus handicap by then too. So
should join the senior tour.
It's a job. You don't want to make your hobby your job, Big T, especially when you're already retired. You don't want to do that. I like to keep my my enjoyments.
That's
I don't want to get up at 7 a.m. and grind shipping for 3 hours. You know,
that's real.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. But I am getting really good at golf. I am. It's fun.
You played well when we played. Better than I did.
Spanked y'all. Y'all will never beat me.
That's probably true because you spend every day playing golf and I play sparingly. But
no, I mean that's not the reason why. The reason is I'm better.
If I played golf every single day, I'd get fairly good.
You would never beat me.
If I played the amount you play, I could for sure beat you. Maybe not consistently, but I would beat you.
You will never beat me. You could never beat me.
I could beat you. I probably won't.
There isn't a universe in which Big T is better than me in any athletic sport.
Again, I didn't say better. I said I could beat you.
It's a mindset. I'm just letting you know. I'm putting you in your place mentally. So when you wake up and you think that you could beat me in golf, you wake up and apologize.
How are you at ping pong?
Whoop your ass.
I'll beat your ass in ping pong.
I will.
All right.
I will dust you off.
Well, I wish we would have done this 2 weeks ago, but come next time you're in the office, we'll do a real ping pong match.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see it.
I'm bringing my paddle.
Oh, you got your own paddle.
I don't use that shit we have in the office, brother.
That changes the way I approach you now. Yeah, I respect. I respect
it should.
Yeah. I respect it. Yeah.
I used to play ping pong. I don't play that much anymore just because it's in like a weird spot in the office and like, you gotta have somebody but like I used to play ping pong, brother.
Yeah, no, I could tell about it. You lit up when you said ping pong.
Yeah.
What about pool?
My grandparents had a pool table. Where was I that I played pool recently? Oh, it was at a bar. I played pool for the first time in forever recently. I'm fine.
Not embarrassing. I got you.
Yeah, I mean it's just something you have to have a pool table or like you play it once every 3 years,
Got you. Hey, I know this is a no. This just ran across my mind. In November, I'm shaving my beard and keeping my stash. What say you? I know you took forever to
for me.
Yeah,
I will never ever for the rest of my life shave this beard off ever.
Got you. Yeah, I knew it was a no. Yeah, you it took a while to get.
I can't even fathom. It would have to. That would be like a true catastrophic punishment to have to do that.
You would never like do no sports bet on that.
No. I mean, it would have to be for a ton of money.
Got you. Fair enough.
Why are you? What are you, that for? Like the No Shave November thing, or like?
I mean, yeah, that gives me a reason, but it's been a while. It's been brewing where I just want to let my face breathe. I've had a beard since college, and I've never not. So I'm just thinking about letting it breathe for a good month or so. You know.
You had I
had a chin strap in college.
Were there times in the NFL you didn't have one?
No, there was one time I shaved. I had a goatee. There was one time I did that. Was in training camp. Didn't hate it.
Okay, yeah.
Didn't hate it. Yeah, but never just like the stash without the. I've always had something on my chin. Always. Pause.
Here's one where it's like really short, but yeah, there's still.
Yeah. And that was an accident, by the way. That was 2010. And
it's like your team picture.
I couldn't make it to my barber, and I just did it, and I just went too close, and I was like, fuck it, we gotta go low. Yeah.
See, that happened to me once since I've had this. I cut it too close in a spot, and I was like, well, now I just have to do the whole thing. And even that was terrible.
Yeah. I wonder how I'm gonna look. I'm probably look funny as hell.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I remember. I take it back. I did shave it for draft day. I forgot about that.
That's where I've seen it.
Yeah, so I forgot about that. And as I'm walking, we went to Radio City Hall, whatever. Because we filmed a scene in there, and we had like I think Dion was in the movie too. And as I'm walking up, Dion goes, "Hey man, that's a good look on you, man. You need to keep that." I said, "Nah, dog." He said, "Nah, you really need to keep that, man." I was like, "Nah, Dion, I'm not keeping this shit. It's ugly, bro." No. Like, all right, I'm just saying, it's good. It's good look.
I was thinking of the picture of you with Joe Hayden. That's where I've seen it, where you don't have one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, man. We're gonna do voicemails, but I think we save them for next week. This is a good show. Next, do we know what we're doing on Wednesday?
No, we'll figure it out.
Eric won't be back, will he?
I don't think so.
Got you. No worries. We'll keep it rocking without him. All right. We appreciate y'all, man. This time Wednesday, we'll know if Big T's get up looks silly or not.
2-1 United States. Goals from Christian Pulisic and Weston McKennie.
Got you. Book it. Bet it. All right. Catch y'all later. Peace. No goodbye? Wow.
Oh, I said goodbye. 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 I've been out of it.